and your dog licked your makeup. I hope you get ready for work and you can't find your shirt. I hope you go on a date and your man asks for space with no place for excuses. I hope he chuck deuces. I hope all your plans fail with no money for bail and you end up in jail, but you live to tell the tale. Where your space is invaded by the hate you created, trying to run through a village, lie, steal, and pillage. We need personal space. Just drop out the race. We need personal space. Just watch what you say. We need personal space. Won't you just go away? We need personal space.
On this good Sunday morning, I have prepared a statement for the men that are in my comment section saying derogatory things. I see y'all decrepit, bald-headed, stinking asses, but I have refused to respond to y'all because I ain't had the time. So I just wanted to make a blanket statement for every man that said something crazy to me. One man even told me I wasn't all that, and we know that is a lie. But anyway, I just want you to know I have been praying that your life get worse. Okay? I've been praying because it's already miserable because you in a woman comment section messing with her when she ain't messing with you. So I already know you're in a miserable life. You're living in somebody's basement and it smell like peanuts because they done peed on that couch. They done let their pit bull puppies pee on the couch and fight on it. So your life already bad and I want it to be worse. That's the end of my statement. That's all I got. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday.
I'm not the bigger person. Leave me alone, I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case. Beyond the first 48, I know I'm petty, but I can't walk away. Oh, you'll be safe if you don't play in my face. Don't wanna end up on the first 48, first 48, first 48, first 48. I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case. Beyond the first 48, I know I'm petty, but I can't walk away. Oh, you'll be safe. Just don't play in my face. Don't wanna end up on the first 48, first 48. Okay, listen. I had to come back live, okay? Because there is some breaking news. I don't know how y'all are going to feel about this. Let me speak. I see about 10 people in here, and that's fine. I don't really care. But who wants to speak? Or is this all of the volunteers in here watching me so you can take a bone back? I don't have no bones for you tonight because I already spoke to your, whatever you want to call him, that bald-headed, decrepit ass man that is always attacking women. I ain't even attacked that man today. I didn't even say nothing to him. He said something to me. Okay? But anyway, I came on here because I have some breaking news, possibly. I don't know. But I felt like you should hear it from me first. Yeah. So if you are awake and you can speak in the comments, come on and speak in the comments so that I can say hello to you. Especially you people that be over there in that bald-headed, decrepit ass man that's always whining and begging for money chat, calling me a gremlin or whatever. You since I'm back. StreamYard having some issues. They had a notice on the board. So, like I said, if you in the comments, I see that there's 10 people in here. Unless you the volunteers, if you would please go ahead and speak in the comments so that I can say hello to you. Don't be afraid. You can speak over here. And I said, especially those people that be over there talking about me with that man that's always begging for money over there. Since you have so much mouth, you should be able to speak and say whatever you have to say. Nobody wants to speak. I can't tell you what I need to tell you if you don't speak. Ain't nobody gonna be bold enough to speak. Everybody's scared. Or I'm gonna say this again. Or y'all over here trying to see if I'm gonna say something about that bald head decrepit ass man. His name not in my title. I don't never put his name in my title because my content is never, ever, ever about him. So while I'm waiting for people to speak, I want to give a shout out to Amir Shakur. I want to give a shout out to you. Now, me and you, we ain't seen, we've been not seeing eye to eye. Okay? Me and you. But I do want to give a shout out to you for being there to protect or stand up for us women. That was Amir Shakur that was out there standing up for Vivian. That's who that was out there standing up for her. Amir Shakur. So I definitely want to thank you for being out there and standing up for us against that homeless, bald head, decrepit ass man that is always attacking women that is not attacking him. Now, what I want you to realize about that video, right? I want you, all you people that called me a gremlin, said I was ugly over there in his chat, what I want you to do is stay over there. Don't come over here and be in my bushes. Don't come over here and be in my chat under another name. What I want you to do is stay over there. Because the crazy thing is that you're sitting there calling me a gremlin behind your keyboard when you probably look worse than the worst homeless man or woman you ever seen. That's the first thing. And the second thing is you probably just as fat as I am over there typing. And lonely on top of it. So next time you say something, right, about somebody you don't know, think about what you look like. Okay? Think about that. But I want you to go back to that video. And it's something that I want you to recognize about that video. In that video, where that bald head, homeless, begging, decrepit ass man who say he rich but always on his platform begging for money, and y'all never even realize how many times he asked you to forgive their equipment and donate to the channel so that they can get new equipment. You need to ask him where the equipment for the people is at, because every time they do something, you still can't see or hear, or some bullshit going on with that shit. Okay, ask them where your money went for that. Okay, because they should have been had all types of new fangle dangle equipment as many times as he begged and asked y'all to donate to the platform. But whatever, I digress. That ain't none of my business. But anyway, I want you to go back to that video, right, where he put me on there and called me a fat ass. You might call me a fat ass, but that's all you hang around is fat ass women. Make that make sense. Okay? Today, this bullshit stops. You just need to mind your business and do your begging ass content and leave everybody else alone. Because if you leave everybody else's name out of your mouth, nobody won't make videos about you or respond to you or whatever. And you won't be around here crying, whining, begging, and asking people for money. Okay? Don't use us to beg for money. Okay? Get on your platform. Tell the people you're trifling, you're dirty, and that's just who you are. And let them decide if they want to donate to your decrepit, raggedy ass platform. And by the way, he's showing y'all a warehouse building. Y'all never even thought to ask him what the address of was of said building that he asking y'all to donate to buy, so that you could research it for yourself before you even donate to him purchasing it. That's the first thing. The second thing is, you're going to donate to this man. He have no history as being a business owner, and you just going to help him get a business. That don't even make any good sense, because people that do business with the city, they even have to give a projection packet of what said business will do. Do you know that this man ever ran a restaurant before, and you just giving him money to run a restaurant? It be the shit y'all do for me that don't make any sense. Okay, that's what it be for me. Black Butterfly, I can assure you that Vivian was not gonna get slapped today. Vivian will never get slapped. Okay, she will never be in a position where she be getting slapped. Don't come over here under your fake platforms, Sheila, Shelby, whoever else y'all want to send over here. Don't come over here under your fake platforms. Come over here under your real ones. Okay? Because the reason you hate me is because I was a real person. Because I was real with all of you mother pluckers. Because I kept it 100 about what we should and should not do. Okay, and I kept that bald head, decrepit ass man from embarrassing y'all every chance that he got. But now this is what you get when you let people like you enabling this behavior. This is what you get. So it's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. Stop talking about me, and I won't ever talk about you. Stop calling me names. Stop calling my name. Like I told you today, when you asked me, do I make videos about you on my Twitch? No, sir, I do not. Do I respond to you calling my name? Yes, I do. Because I'm tired of you calling my name. Even when I don't have anything to do with what you are talking about, my name somehow gets called. Okay? And y'all need to stop going around out here acting like y'all gonna touch somebody. What you need to do is mind your business. Don't nobody care if you want to be over there thieving or grifting or whatever you want to call it on your platform. Stop calling people's names. Now, what I want you to realize about that video, if you go to that video on that man's platform, you will see his bodyguard hug me and say hey to me and ask me how I'm doing. Because I'm a real one. Okay? Because I am a real one. And I treat everybody with respect. So ain't no reason to hate me. Because I'm not a hater. Sir, I'm not a hater. What you need to do is get on your platform and be honest with the people. I'm a bum and I don't want to work, and Can y'all help me pay my rent? And can y'all help me get a building so I'll have somewhere to call home and live and have me a job? I mean, it's people out here that genuinely like you. Listen, just put it out there and let the people decide, is what I'm telling you. Okay? Just put it out there and let the people decide. Okay? That's all you need to do. Because us, all of us, other people, we sick of it. We sick of it. Okay? Stop whining. Stop crying. Stop saying it's other people's it's other people's fault. Stop saying you did this. Stop saying you did that. Because definitely it was a collective effort by everyone. You was the only person that had the loudest mouth. And so what? That's right, Vivian. And so what? So what? We don't like you. So what? So what? We are exposing you. So what? Mind your business. So what? So what? We don't like you. So what? Mind your business. So what? And what I'm going to say is, so what are you going to do? So what are you going to do? Because we are sick of it. You were not the only person who contributed to the exposure of Little Stank. You were not the only one. Everyone helped in that effort. Everyone did. You just had the biggest mouth. This is not about, oh, your advocacy is better than anybody else's. No, you just had the biggest mouth. And I even hate that I have to do this on my platform. I hate giving you any time on my platform because you are so disrespectful. And not you approaching me in a crop top. Nigga, please. Okay? Don't you ever talk about me being fat, and you came up to me in a crop top asking me questions. Nigga. Okay? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I already told you. I don't want to be your friend. No, I'm not going to talk to you. No. None of that. No. It's a no for me, dog. No. Okay? No. Okay? Just go on, mind your business. You got your platform. You're doing what you're doing. If them decrepit ass people over there want to donate to you and you have not even proven yourself to be a businessman, they can do whatever they want to do with their money. You ain't getting none of mine. And I heard you say you glad you didn't pay me. Well, listen, I'm going to take a page out of Whoopi Goldberg's book. And guess what? Until your bald-headed, decrepit ass do right by me, ain't shit gonna go right for you. Nothing. And I mean that. Nothing. Because you can't just go around out here treating people like shit and doing shit to them and think it's not going to come back to you. Karma don't have a menu. You get served what the fuck you deserve. Okay? While you up there doing all that praying, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Bitch, you are the weapon. Imagine having to pray for yourself because you are the motherfucking weapon. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely diabolical. All that crying, hooping, hollering, and you the damn weapon. Sir, please. Sir, please. I'm going to say it again. Imagine we all went in the front door And your motherfucking ass had to go in the back door. And ain't nobody disrespecting you. You being set where you belong because you don't know how to act at your big age. And I'm sure there's going to be a response to this video. Oh my God. You're going to be over there acting like the queen you are, crying, calling me fat, this, that, and the third. Please answer the questions, because the last time you didn't even answer the question that I asked you, which was who are the we of the developers that you'll be talking about? Where did these developers all of a sudden come from? Okay? That's why you look like a paid provocateur. That's why you look like a paid provocateur, because you are saying all these things that a paid provocateur would say. Now, like I said, if you all want to go over there and donate money to a man who never had a business before, ain't never filed taxes, ain't never, all of these ain't nevers, you want to go fund his business? Go right ahead. But don't be disrespecting other people in the process that do not agree. That has to stop. That has to stop. Over there acting like this man is the end all be all of what? And sir, you ought to be tired of getting tongue lashings, because you are getting them from every which way they can come. Cynthia Moss, what'd you say? You said I was sitting in Cleveland on fire, man, at the messy stealing thing, still living with his mama and a monkey. Try to come for a woman. He been messy. He just exposed. That's all he keep. You okay? You gotta keep your foot on somebody's neck who keep mentioning you, and then want to get on his live and say that I be making videos about him. Absolutely not. Go on my platform and find one. Absolutely not. My Twitch ain't even about him. My Twitch is in response to him. All the years of grifting, he should be set. I feel sorry for pygmies over there. They may as well start walking the streets because they have 5'6", 110-pound Pippin. He's not even 5'6", is he? I don't know. Okay. You say you have respect for him now? He's a moderator? He's a paid provocateur because he paid probably to be a moderator, because I done told y'all about that man over there that started Dogs of Politics. I told y'all about that man. I bet you if I send that man a message and tell him I'll pay him $500 to take him down and block his ass, I bet you he'd do it. Maybe I should sit up here tonight until we raise $500 so we can pay that man to block him and take him down. And I guarantee you he will do it, because that man is for hire to the highest bidder. Okay? He is to the highest bidder. So if I send Mr. Cornell Darden a message and tell him, hey, I'm going to pay you $500, take that man down, block him, he going to do it. Pert. Used to rock with somebody's grandma, but she is simply, listen. All right now. Let's get to the breaking news. I done had enough of that bald-headed, decrepit ass man, because he gonna see this video and he gonna go live tomorrow, or he gonna say, I don't care about her, but keep mentioning her. So whatever. It's whatever. If you don't care about me, stop mentioning me. Somehow that don't compute. All you people that claim to be, first of all, for all the volunteers that are screen recording, let me know what my folder is called, because it probably says that fat lady all in the queue. Make sure you put fat and lady in all caps, because what I am is unbothered about what you calling me. Because guess what? Bitch, I know somebody who like it. And will sleep with my drawers completely off tonight. Not thinking about y'all sad asses. Okay. Now, I know that's right, Bill. I know that's right, because he done got the business today from everybody. And he gets into it with everybody. That don't make any sense. But you the activator, you the activator, or the activist, or the advocate, whatever you want to call that person. Anyway, let me get into this. Now listen. We went to the event tonight. Y'all saw me broadcasting from the event tonight at the township. It was a DOTS event. That is the Democrats of Thornton Township. That was their event. It was an informational for the candidates running for this election coming up in March. Okay? The important positions I want you to pay, like for me, the most informational and the most important thing that you needed to pay attention to last night or tonight, hey Jaleesa, is those judges. The people who wanted to be judges, or the judges that wanted you to retain them. Okay? He got people sending money out to help her child. Okay? You can't let everybody pray for you. That's what I'm going to say. South Holland Police even said he always does this, create chaos and leave. I was like, I wish you could tell his cult, child, the cult is a lost cause. They're not going to get it until he collects this money and don't produce this restaurant. Cause how? Man, never been in the restaurant business before. Nobody over there in that group has either. I don't care what kind of lie they tell. And you know what? It's so much to deal with. There's so much to unpack over there. Anyway, like I said, hey Status Quo. Did I speak to everybody? Hey Anissa Starks, how you doing? Dave Bryson, thank you for being here. Foxy2, Roxy3, thank you for being here. Who was I just talking to? Cynthia Moss, Wayman Smith, and all of the volunteers and everybody that's watching me. Because baby, listen, I would not be watching somebody I do not like for free. I just wouldn't. You're gonna have to go over there. Hey, Whistleback, you're gonna have to go in there and watch them for yourself, because they not bothering me. I don't care. Anyway, okay, so that was a DOTS. The most hey Ann again, the most important, Cook County, if you're listening, listen to me. The most important thing about that video is you need to scroll all the way to the end and listen to those judges. Why? Because that was where we had the most problem trying to get Lil Stank prosecuted. Because the judges was not standing on business. I asked a whole bunch of them people. We're going to have 2 on this platform. We're going to speak to 2 of the people who want to be judges on this platform. I did. I'm sorry, Jody. Hey, Jody. We're going to speak to 2 of them. We're going to speak, I hope, to 2 of the assessors, because I got some questions I want to ask them about what they're going to do about these villages who are not in compliance with turning in their reports, their budgets? That's what I want to know. We wasn't even getting to the questions that needed to be asked tonight. Okay? All that yada 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 stuff was okay, but I want to know what you're gonna do about these villages that's out of compliance. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna talk to them, but I'm gonna tell you, and I wanted you guys to hear this from me. There's gonna be some breaking news coming out of Thornton Township tomorrow by Ben Bradley. I can almost assure you of it. Okay. Ben Bradley was in a meeting. We were like, why is Ben Bradley here, right? So I walked to the back and I said, Ben, what you doing here? What question you about to ask Napoleon? Ben Bradley looks at me and he says, I already knew that Ben Bradley was going to ask Napoleon why did he get a raise at the township? Because didn't he pass some legislation that little stank couldn't give herself a raise? So how did he get one? And let me tell you, I kept wondering why. Why is the clerk not posting the budget so that the residents could review it before the July 22nd meeting? Because I think I remember them, and it was in the meeting that I was in, that they passed, accepted the budget so that she could post it on the website. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But somehow, Napoleon's salary has been raised. Now, I can't confirm or deny because we can't get a copy of the budget because it would be in the budget, right? It would show in the budget. Show in the budget everybody's salaries. Listen. So I ain't saying go around and quote me, but I'm just telling you something. Because Ben Bradley sat in that meeting for 3 hours. He was pissed when he went up to Napoleon to ask him his questions, and people were saying, Supervisor, we need you to come with us right now. He was like, what? I sat here and waited 3 hours. Stop playing these games. I wonder if they're going to show that, or if they're going to edit that part out. But I'm telling you, watch WGN News tomorrow, because I don't know. Now, this is what I want to say. I have a question. What do you do when you got an evil and then you got a lesser evil? Which one you pick? What do you do? This is politics, right? What do? You got a evil, a lesser evil, you got somebody who don't meet the qualifications or don't have enough experience. What do you do? Who do you choose? How do you choose? Do you choose by being like, I need to get this person out of here, I'm going to choose this person because at least they have some experience? What do you choose? How do you choose? This is politics. This is politics. Okay, wait. I know y'all seeing the, okay. So I brought this up because, for me, I'm looking for the budget. But then let me go to these agenda minutes so that I can verify what was talked about at the last meeting. Okay. So the last meeting was June 17th. Still don't have no minutes. But right here it says approval to post and publish notice of tentative budget and appropriation ordinance for the general township fund of Thornton Township and to direct the township's clerk to schedule and publish notice of a public hearing. Okay. So for me, we can get a copy of the tentative budget. You're going to publish a notice, but can we get a copy of the tentative notice? I mean, of the tentative budget is what I'm asking. Where is that at? All right, well, I'm going to forward for a copy of the budget, and we'll see if we get one. Okay? About them judges letting mayors charge residents outrageous charge for being removed from meetings. Okay. You're going to have your chance to ask them questions when I bring them on too, Foxy to Roxy, okay? We had the choices that were given and well went with the best slate that said they would be transparent. Yeah. Now that's that's what I'm talking about, right? Now you feel like Dave Bryson, you feel like at least you knew what she was up to, right? I feel like at the end they somewhat had a plan to control, but that was coming to an end because election time was coming, right? Politics is a dirty game. It's a dirty, dirty, dirty one. Okay? You gotta play it. You gotta play the game with the hand that you are given. You gotta play the game with the hand that you are given. Okay? It's rough. Very rough. Okay? I heard it was tapped on the glass. It is taped on the glass upstairs. It is taped on the wall, I think, Vivian, upstairs. It is. But at the same time, there are so many senior citizens that can't attend the meetings and those things, right? They can't. They only get out certain times of the week when people come pick them up. To be able to have one of their grandchildren or one of their children to be able to assess it for them, access it for them on the computer is probably like the best option for some of these senior citizens, especially the ones with disabilities. You got to raise the hood in order to get all the cats out of the engine compartment. Man, Ross Perot was like the funniest man for real. Yeah, I'm gonna forward for it. We're gonna see if I'm gonna get it because the meeting is not until July 22nd for that budget. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get it. But I'm absolutely tired. Okay, so for me, this is what I feel. All of these people were elected, right? They are sitting in their elected seats. They were voted for, right? So they have the ability to make any decision they want. That's politics. That is politics. I don't care. These people be going out here promising everything and don't be doing any of it. None of it. And what can we do about it? Look at the current administration. Look at the current administration. Who knew? Because I didn't vote for Trump. But I bet you if they knew some of the things he told them he was going to do. And us other people was telling them that he was going to do this project 2025 from start to finish. Because that Heritage House group, they paid for the privilege. But they didn't want to hear that. Thank you, Jody. And my shirt says perfectly imperfect. So that when these people be out here calling me fat like I care. Cause baby, I'm definitely eating, sleeping, and doing my business and not worried about you. Child. Oh my God. Anywho. Um but I did. And Tasha Lynn, I'm speaking directly to you if you listening. I saw you call me a gremlin, but you didn't have no picture of yourself as your profile picture. So I hope for your sake you get all your teeth and you a perfect size teen. I hope so. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Anyhow, child, these people do not know how petty I can get because I can get petty. I can be very, very petty when I want to be. Okay? But I can assure you, ain't nobody's gremlin, honey. You somewhere ain't never been married. I've been married twice with 3 children. Somebody proposed to me twice. Let me know what your numbers are. Child, please, because I know what he deal with. So, you know. Well, now that you all know that allegedly, his salary was raised. However, Ben Bradley is going to ask him, didn't you propose that legislation to where you can't give yourself a raise? I don't know what the answer was, child, because I was trying to get out of there. Whew, child. I don't know what the answer was, but I was trying to get out of there. But I feel like this: you had choices. You had to make the choice you had to make because those were the options and the choices that you had, right? What you got to do now is ask what happened because something gonna happen tomorrow if Ben put this story out. And again, allegedly, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that at the end of that meeting, that Ben Bradley interview got charged and heated. Okay. Wow. Napoleon is always cool as a cucumber. I can promise you that. He is always cool as a cucumber. And he answered him, but I don't know what he said. Hey, Saint Center, how about you? Okay. I gave y'all my piece on everything that happened today. I did see the goings ons of everything today. And oh boy. Okay. Some people are not content with just being on their platform and talking to their people and asking their people to do stuff. They have to involve other people and then tell the other people that we are mentioning them. How? Because if you get on your platform and mind your business and don't mention anybody, we don't care. We do not care. I think we showed you today how much we care. I'm just telling you that bodyguard, this man, this man's security. The man said that he had security and he needed security or whatever. When I got there, go look at that video. Or if you saw it live, y'all saw that security. His y'all saw his bodyguard hug me. I love his bodyguard. He is a nice young man. He is a very nice young man. I hated for him but he got to do what he got to do. Because if that man pay him, then he just got to do what he got to do. I'm not upset with him. That's why I hooked him. And he is a very special young man. And hey, Ra, if you listen, I love him. He's a very nice guy. Very nice. But I found it odd that, sir, even I can get along with your security guard. You the only person that we seem to not be able to get along with. That don't even make good sense. You need to get better security. That's hilarious. That is hilarious to me. And as far as that woman that was yelling at Vivian, that woman had to be ashamed of herself. Not you crashing out for somebody. And for what purpose? And for what purpose? Because I'm going to tell you, not one of my friends, not one of them would ask me to sacrifice my life for some dumb shit they doing. Not one. You need to think about that. You need to think about every time you get in this person's presence, there's always something that has the potential to harm you. Why should that be? If we friends, my intention should never be to put you in a position of harm. One thing about it, I never disliked any of the people over there because I didn't really know them to dislike them. They disliked me because of the proximity that I had to this man. Never wanted this man. Never tried to get with this man. Just all types of lies, child. All types of lies because you can see they need to have their heads checked about this man. Now you got this man out here talking about this why I don't let people get close to me. No, you don't let people get close to me because you a shitty ass friend. That's why you don't let people get close to you because you a shitty ass friend. Okay. I said it. And I won't take it back. And like I said, ain't shit gonna go right for you until you do right by me. And I ain't never asked you to do right by me. I chalked it up as a loss. I chalked it up as a life lesson to never trust a dirty ass motherfucker like you ever again. So what? Guess what? You taught me a good lesson, a good business lesson. All of the stuff that I do now, I don't do it without a contract. Absolutely not. So thank you for that lesson. Thank you for the lesson of having me learn to protect me. Because I absolutely do that now. Thank you for that. Hey, Bobo, how are you? Okay. Now, this person has been mentioning me. I was not even, I think this person was going back and forth with Minion, and my name got mentioned. Make that make sense? How? Then this person is out there lying to the people, talking about I'm the mastermind behind all of this when I don't even talk to these people. Minion blocked me, and I'm still blocked. And I have not even spoken to him other than to be in his chat today. And Minion, I just want to let you know, we are cool. We are cool. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. We are cool. I'm not mad at anyone. Because, listen, there is a blessing in every lesson. And I make sure I learns my lessons. Okay? And gets my blessings. I'm not mad at anyone. Minion, I commend you for standing up for yourself. I commend you for standing up for those around you and that are connected to you. I commend you for that. Your opinions are your opinions. You're entitled to have them. I'm never going to be mad at anyone for having their own opinion. Thank you, Bobo. I'm going to get a few shirts too. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you. I'll talk to Adam today. I think I'm supposed to talk to him tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I hope you all will just, purchase a shirt for the firefighters. They are still trying to raise money, to support the firehouse, with everything that's going on. We got to stick together because these YouTubers crashing out. Viv, man, people was crashing out today, but for me, on one side, it was the one thing, it was good, because sometimes you gotta get it out, okay? You want Adam to sign a bubble, you gotta bring it. You gotta bring it, or we'll trade. What size is it? I'll tell him. I'll tell him when I talk to him tomorrow. Um, I think that people are just getting, they're just getting fed up. They're just tired, right? Okay, Bobo. They're just tired, right? Like me, I am tired of the circus. I am tired of, right now in the state of Illinois, we are being so overtaxed with yet more things on top of the things coming out of DC, right? They want to charge us an Illinois road tax. We will have to we're going to be charged, this is potentially be charged 30 cents a mile to drive on the roads out here on top of the tolls that we pay. You know what I'm saying? So we tired. We are tired. And so what? You're right. So what? So what we don't like you, sir? So what we fed up with you, sir? Go find something else to do. Okay? You over there with your sermons and your prayers. Like I said, you praying no weapon formed against you shall prosper when you the weapon. Imagine sitting there praying against yourself. Imagine that. Diabolical. Okay? Diabolical. But the next time, all of the people that's in the bushes that's gonna take these bones back, the next time you go over there, ask that man next time he begging you for some donations. Okay, because y'all failed to forget that we are on July the 8th. So the first has passed. I mean, this beginning of the month, bills is coming. Bills is coming. But anyway, oh, okay, you want me to show it to him, Vivian? Okay, hold on. Hold on. But the next time you people over here that's over here to take bones, uh next time y'all ask that man what the address is to said warehouse that he's showing y'all that y'all gonna buy with this money that y'all donating. And if you can't get the address, if he act like he can't see your comment, but he can see every other comment that be being made, okay, I'm just saying. Ask that man for the address of that warehouse. I think I saw somebody ask for the address of that warehouse and they never answered. They never answered. Hold on, Via. Let me play it for him. They never answered the question. I didn't see him answer it. But, please provide us Vivian, send it to me again because it looked like they deleted your post, maybe. Text it to me, Viv. Okay, Dave Bryson. They don't know if it's a ghost warehouse. They don't know nothing. That warehouse he's showing them could be down there in Texas and all flooded out. They don't even know. They just don't know. They don't even know. They do not even know. Okay, but ask them. Ask them some particulars on the web and if you're paying now this the other question I got because I found this whole thing fascinating, Jack. Okay, if it's gonna cost us $100,000 for the building, then are you paying for the build out or you gonna come back and ask us for more money for the build out? Okay, Viv. Nobody even asked that question. It I mean, I just need one person with some critical thinking to ask that question. You showing us this warehouse, you telling us that um you need $100,000. Is the $100,000 for the purchase? Is the $100,000 for the build out? How much do the building actually cost? Do we have any? And do you have any projections on how much this restaurant actually gonna be making? How many employees you gonna need? What's the square footage on this building? Um, the maintenance, upkeep, all of those things. I mean, do you got any numbers on that? Because I feel like this gonna be a never ending that you're gonna be sitting on this platform whining, crying, and asking us to donate. Um, I, I mean, I'm just asking. These is questions I get. I mean, if I'm gonna get my hard earned money somewhere, I need to know the answers to all these questions before you get at one dime. Did anybody see anybody asking them questions? Because I couldn't stay over there too long because that man voice, that constant whining, crying, and that stuff bothers me. Okay. Um, what is the nickname you gave him, Saint, so I can start saying it too? But somebody let me know. Did y'all see anybody asking? Oh, Pissy Chrissy, I'm done. I'm dead. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay. Okay, I'm about to use that in my video. Whoo, child. Um, did y'all see anybody ask those questions? Because if you're telling me I'm donating to a vision, I'm donating. See, then what they gonna say is, let me tell you what they gonna say. Did you join for the culture? Why should I have to join for the culture in order for me to know these answers to these questions? Because you're not asking in for the culture. You're out here asking in the public. So don't ask, you're gonna ask me to donate and I gotta join the membership just for you to answer these questions? Y'all pay attention, please. Y'all claim over there with the volunteers that y'all be critically thinking. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it because you're not even asking any questions. You're not even asking any questions. This could be a whole Ponzi scheme. This could be a whole, I mean, I don't know. Sir, you got all these people on your team. The team did not put together a portfolio. Y'all don't have no renderings of what the building gonna look like built out. But we done. But we done. Okay, but we done. That what you say. We done. Child. Okay. That man wants 100K and think we making this up, say all he does is okay, you can't make that up. Status quo, what you saying? Let me see, because status quo be knowing 100,000 may be only a good faith. Okay, I'm trying to find out for the people. I'm trying to find out for the people because they are over here donating their lap. I saw somebody say they've been sick and all they have is $20 that they can donate. Ma'am, keep your $20. You don't even have enough information to be given your $20. Then here he go. This is what he'll say. Have you even donated? Let me see if you gave me any money. What? Excuse me? Sir, every time I open up this YouTube and I click on your video and I watch your bald head, decrepit, homeless hobo ass, I'm giving you money. Child. What he's sitting there thinking his mind is saying, he's saying to himself, this is like taking candy from a baby. If I pray and I mention God a few times, these people will give me the money that I want. And I ain't gotta give them nothing. I could show them a picture of a busted up old warehouse building with no flow and tell them, can you see the vision? My God. Oh my God. All the resources me and my team have used, we can't find this. Lord have mercy. Why give you money so you can just give it back when you get your man panties in a bunch? Ain't no refunds. Remember, he said he was glad he didn't pay me. I'm glad you didn't pay me neither. Cause guess what God gonna do? God, he extracts the best revenge. That's why I told you don't worry about it, and I never ever mentioned it again. You mentioned it. I had to come out and tell the people why we was at odds because you was sitting over there lying with your fucking crop top on. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do because people had me effed up. Yeah, people had me effed up with the um. People had me effed up with the super producer is evil. She messy. Girl, please. Because if somebody promised to pay you something and they don't pay you, what the heck you gonna do? Y'all be so weird and funny when it ain't you. Child, whatever. Hey, Condia. And call random people saying they proof he telling the truth. Okay? And don't be asking shit. Don't be asking no real questions. Child, he be asking questions he know the answer to. Good. Hey, shy girl, how you doing? Charlatans, I'm all of them. He said it's Car's fault she wasn't paying. I'm not even gonna get in there because Car told him he can keep the $200. SP, they see it as a flex to send money, not realizing we are laughing at them. They are entitled to send their entire check to him if they want. Being a damn fool is voluntary. Some enjoy being used. I'm just saying, Master G, for me, it's the lies. Sir, don't show these people an empty warehouse and just tell them the truth. Just tell them the truth. That's all. Stop selling dreams. Stop selling dreams, fairy tales. You over there fucking selling fairy tales. Okay? Because real business people come with real business plans. Where is your business plan? You want money? You asking for money from the people and you claim it's legit? Where's the business plan? Get the people the address to the warehouse so they can drive over there and look at it. Someone sent him $500, child. They're gonna be sick when their lights get cut off and they can't call for the culture. Child, please. I'm dead. I'm not dealing with you, Vivian. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you because I saw what you said. Okay, let me get this video. I'm gonna download this video to show y'all. But yeah, I mean, y'all get y'all. I'm giving y'all some good advice tonight. Ask them for their business plan. Where's the portfolio? What are the projections for this business in the area that the business is in? Because he showed y'all a warehouse. How do you put a restaurant in a warehouse? You need traffic. You need, I mean, location is everything when you have a restaurant. Child, you know what? Never mind. Because y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Then y'all gonna sit over there and cry when it don't happen. You didn't even ask yourself, did they ever get their equipment that he didn't ask us to donate for 20,000 times? And everybody over there still got raggedy phones? Child. Okay then. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all get y'all some projections. I'm trying to help you. But no, y'all sitting up there lying to yourself talking about some. That's the same thing that super producer did. She's evil, child. Let me tell you how blessed my life has been. I, evil. Never been that. I don't have the time. They'll take too much energy to do. Let me play this video this is the video that I was talking about. Okay, let me see. Somebody said something. You know that credit scores below 500. A man with good credit will need donations. As a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge him to pull up his credit score. It will be crickets. I'm dead. If you do, I'll fall out. Vivian, I am a brain tumor survivor 4 times over here. You deserve respect. You are a survivor. Man, all that man do is disrespect women. That's it. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. This is the video that Vivian was talking about. It got deleted. It got deleted in our oh snap. It got deleted in the politics. Okay, baby.
What? So what if they don't like you? So what if they hating on you? So what if they mad at you? So what if you ain't got no friends no more? So what if you're gifted and your friend is gifter? So what if you didn't get the audition and your friend did? Be happy. So what if you're lying down with the man who say he love you and tomorrow he's cheating on you? You decided to stay there. So what?
Boom. I'm gonna stop it right there. So what? Okay. So what? Ooh, that hurt. I didn't even eat my dinner. Came in and tried to tell y'all that little bit of information. Why is he big? Okay, girl, he did a Nene. Do you remember Nene Leaks when she said, I'm rich, bitch? And then the next thing you know, she was having to sell her home. You remember that? That's what that remind me of. This man made all of this noise today outside of the township only to be stopped. They was like, okay, only to be stopped. Okay, Bobo. only to be stopped. Okay, did y'all see how the security in the township was protecting me? There was the man was like, go in the building. The man was like, go in the building. And then they put Vivian in the building too. Because they absolutely know this man. Right? They absolutely know this man. Nobody ain't bothering him. Matter of fact, I walked up and didn't even say anything. I was gonna walk up I was minding my business. And here come this man saying things about me. Okay? What's so Vivian? That man had on a crop top. Vivian, since he be talking about your beads so much, go and make that man some waist beads. I think he wants some waist beads. Or have a class on your YouTube and show him how to do it because I think that's what he wants. Okay? And people are crazy. Ain't nobody got time. I mean, really. It's crystal clear Clark and Lil Daryl. Oh my God. Have an arrangement going on. You have to be a damn fool as a man to get involved with that little dude. I mean, it's twofold to me, Master G, right? Because if you look at it, it's diabolical. That's a diabolical plan by the mayor of Harvey, right? The diabolical plan is it's a win-win for Clark, right? So it's a win if somehow the hobo advocate helps him get elected. That's a win, right? But it's also a win if somehow we get rid of the hobo advocate, right? Because now the problem is gone. So he looking at a win-win either way. This diabolical to me. That's diabolical to me. That you will use somebody and they're trying to be under the guise of they're bringing a developer to Harvey, but who asked you? Like, when did you come with that thought? And is that what you got in return for helping Pissy Chris? I am so sent off by that. Oh my God. Somebody says, Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra. Says, oh my God, super producer, you are putting all my thoughts out in the open. You are fabulous, thoughtful, reasonable, intelligent, honest. I don't know about that. But these are my thoughts. Magman, you said, hey, you said what happened to his SUV that he rides around in every day? He was in the car. Was he in the car? You know what? No, I saw his SUV out there. I saw it out there. The activator said, I don't know any investors yet. Okay. That man, I got it. That man said that he even called the man on the phone, which the man is the man from Flint. Which how do you bridge the two? How do you brought that man down here? That man don't know nothing about Illinois. You brought that man here. You brought that man here and you brought that man to Clark for and this is what it looks like. So now I'm painting this picture. I'm not even painting this picture. This is what happened. You claim that you came. Now, this is what you claim. You claim that the people called you. You claim the same thing in Dalton. But when you came to Dalton, you came in on the people's side. But when you go to Harvey, you're saying, oh no, I'm going to collect the facts. I'm confused by that. I'm confused that if the people called you in and they gave you the facts or they gave you the information and you did you vet the information they gave you? Because that's what we used to do. We used to vet the information that people would give us. Right? So how is it that this time the people called you and you go in there saying you're going to be neutral and how did that happen? But you expecting people not to think you wasn't paid. Mm-mm. Some don't smell right about that at all. Put the fear of God in him. That's how he handled what had Nate one. He would have been in Dalton doing what he doing in Harvey. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I'm just asking. I'm asking you. I'm asking. This is what it looks like. This is what happened. The people called you in Dalton, and you went in there like Captain Save-Ho. You for the people. I'm here for the people. Okay. Then, okay, let's the people call you a Harvey, and all of a sudden, you neutral. You're gonna get all the facts. And I asked you, did you vet the facts that the people that called you gave you? How did we get here? Is what I'm asking. I want you to be able to see why people feel like you're being paid. Okay, so whenever you do your rebuttal video, whatever you're gonna do what you do. You got your people over here watching. They need to be in the bed because, child, you have them working overtime right now. Is the SUV, is it a GMC? There was a Chevy right next to it. I didn't see the original GMC, he said, and he stated that he has cash or money. Why are you building and organizing it in all places, Harvey? Okay, man, listen, Harvey is not the place. Harvey is not the place that you want to position nobody headquarters. Why would you want to put a headquarters there? I mean, not saying you can't, but why would you? There are so many other viable options. And like I said, if you're doing a business, you want the business to make money, right? So location. That, never mind, because child, let them tell it I don't know nothing. He done got a car jacked and paid a couple times. I'm sorry. Yes, he has texted. So what? Okay, I'm so confused, Vivi. Because when I came up, you was not even in the car. I just walked past everything and I didn't see nothing. So was they in a car? Was they in a truck? Vivi, you got to tell me. Wow, Foxy, that's real. Oh, that's crazy. Has anyone seen these family members? He says they that are in Harvey. No, no, Master G. No, no. And this man has literally gone to every school in the Southland. I am so confused about even his educational history at this point. Okay, I'm very confused about that. Vivian, okay, somebody was asking if the hobo advocate was in a truck or if he was in a car. It would make more sense to put a headquarters in Dalton since that's what made him famous again. And Condia, they're trying to rebuild, right? They got the Pope's house there now, right? I mean, like I said, location. If you're talking about a business and you want it to make money, and it needs to make money, if you're saying it's going to do all of these things, it's going to um, have employees that you're going to pay, then you're going to be doing programs in the community. It needs to make money, and it needs to make a lot of money, because guess what the restaurant business is? A money pit. The restaurant business is a money pit. Why? Because it's full of perishables. Food is a perishable item, right? Because it can spoil. You may not even be able to use some of the stuff that the vendors may bring to you. Chicken wings might be too small. And you say, we can't use these. I gotta cook about it. Yeah, like, okay, that's what he said, Vivian. Girl, make it make sense. You say he may have a food pantry. He hired the right Dave Bryson. You need to take a break. I'm just saying, restaurants are incredibly busy, incredibly hard to run. As you can see with Red Lobster. Red Lobster went into bankruptcy. Okay, because people were not eating there or whatever whatever the situation was. He said it's for INA headquarters when he said it's to house homeless people, which lie is true. It's to house homeless people? It's to house himself then. Period. I'm crashing out today. I'm This cracks me up so bad. I just want to analyze this for the people. Okay? I gotta analyze this for the people. Food not even real more no more. Plus it's too expensive to eat out nowadays. Now, Cynthia Moss, these are all the things that these restaurants are having to deal with now, right? The fact that taxes are going up, things are getting more expensive, and people are having to cut things out of their budget. And going out to eat is one of them, right? So, like I said, you said you have all these people over there. They needed to have a portfolio. Don't you come asking me for $100,000 and you don't have anything to show me, no projections. You don't have a portfolio with what this building looks like built out. You don't have how much is food cost? What's your food cost? What are you serving in this restaurant, right? Do you know what type of restaurant is needed in the area that you're going in? Child, this is what y'all donating to. You don't even know what you're donating to. You just, let me tell you what my dad used to say. You just pissed in the wind. You just pissed some money right in the wind. Okay? You don't have projection of food costs. You don't have, over time, what is this business supposed to be making? I need a 5-year projection of where we're going to be at. You don't have any of that. You are just donating money, just sending money, pissing it in the wind. Okay? And also, what is his contribution? Right. Right. Because that's what a bank would ask you. What are you gonna be? How much money are you gonna put in of your own? And if you don't have any money of your own to put in, right? What are your credentials? What qualifies you to run this business and to have us invest in it? Child, I'm done. He is making business plans with key price, draining money out of people. Child. Child, if that's what you're doing, just tell the people that's what you're doing, right? And then give them the opportunity to donate or not donate. That's going to be up to them. I don't have a problem with people's choices. What you got to do is sit with your choices, okay? When they don't go right. He's doing the Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar been building that school for how many years, Enrique? Years. SP, the man says he lives in Texas, Flint, Dalton, and now Harvey. Man, he's a tax-paying bastard. The lies are offensive. I'm going hard on him because I need that fade. Where I'm from, we dog walk dudes that jump in women's faces. That's where I'm from. And I listen. Like I said, I want to commend Amir Shakur because he was out there giving that man the business. Do you hear me? He was out there giving that man the business. Okay? Okay, listen, Vivian. Kudos to him. He could actually teach a class. If he was smart, he would teach a class. He gonna put in 100,000 most likely and say it's cause it sat in his account. Well, you don't need us to get the building. Because listen, you can walk right into a bank with that $100,000 that you got in your bank account and not even spend it and ask them for money and they will give it to you because you have money in the bank. Huh? I can't. This business plan will be just like that flight he won't even be planning to get on board. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you to Amir Shakur. Thank you. What are you bringing to the table for collateral? Yes, status quo. I'm going to need y'all to start getting in these comments and asking the questions, remember? Because he said it's critical thinkers over there. Y'all can ask questions. But I guarantee you going to ask him the question and he going to pop off on you and start cussing and start acting crazy. That we going to do. Because it's gonna be like the audacity of you asking him questions. And did you donate? No, nigga, I'm not gonna donate till you give me a plan. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? Who do that? That's crazy. Especially in this climate. No, I'm saying once he gets the 100K in the donations, he'll then say it is his money because that is in his child. Yeah, Cardia, he'll be saying it's no refunds, right? Okay, y'all keep on. Y'all keep on. Y'all can donate whatever y'all want. I'm just telling you, you need to be informed about what you're donating. I'm not understanding that you all over there in them comments talking about transparency in government and that township should be doing this and the village should be doing that, and you not even asking this man for the transparency that he should be giving you about this $100,000 in this warehouse. And don't, sir, don't sit over there on that platform and say you ain't never donated. You asking this out in the public. You don't want this out in the public. Go on over there in all 18 of your little levels of membership and talk about whatever and collect your money in peace, and we won't have nothing to say about it. Don't forget about the Kanika Jenkins case. That dude had multiple GoFundMe's. Exactly what I heard. He gonna say it's not enough. Ma'am, I can already tell you right now safely that it's not enough. $100,000 is not enough to build out a restaurant. It is not enough. It is not, I'm gonna say that again. It is not enough. It is not enough. You first of all, where's the business license? You need a business license. You're gonna need insurance. It's so many things. $100,000 is not enough. It's not enough. He'll block anyone who asks. Yes, he will, Condia. But ask it. If you donate money, this is what these people need to be doing. He's spending life so much, it's amazing. He's not dizzy. In my Jasmine Crockett voice, child. What do Jasmine be saying? But anyway, you're gonna make up whatever you want. So anyway, let me ask these questions anyhow. Even though we know we're not gonna get the truth, let me ask these questions anyway in my Jasmine Crockett voice. Because I want transparency for the people. Okay? He talked about my GoFundMe, said I was scamming folks and it was made during my recovery. Child, this man gets me. He can talk about your past, but he don't want you to talk about his. He gonna start crying and saying, they always bringing up my past. But you talk about people's past, other people's past. You gotta look at what you do. You gotta be responsible for what you do. I think the GoFundMe ought to go directly to the families. Everybody have Cash App now or something. Yeah. I was the bald-headed supporter, but using religion and other manipulative tactics on communities that need help is a shame. Okay, Cassandra. As this platform is the platform that is informative and teaches, I am telling you all, you need to ask for a portfolio or a business plan before you donate. You should have that at least, and it should be shown to you step by step what it looks like. What is this restaurant? What type of restaurant is it? What are we serving? How much is the food itemized for this restaurant going to cost? How much are salaries broken down? Do you have a general manager? Do you have a manager? Do you have a front of house manager and a back of house manager? Cooks, sous chefs. Are you going to have people who bust tables, or are the waitresses and waiters going to have to bust their own tables? There are so many things that go into this that you should know. What did I say? $100,000 is not enough. It is not enough. He will talk about someone trying to play in his, you know what? Y'all are diabolical. This is the witching hour. I definitely know that, because this is the time that I be loop the loop too. Did for go from me for a child that's not his son, nephew, etc., whom lost his life. You know, we all got choices. That dude ain't buying no restaurant. Definitely not. I just told you. I just started listing all of those things. He didn't pay y'all. How he gonna pay employees? He the one promised to pay me. I gave him a payment plan and he still refused to pay that. But he told y'all he did. If he had have paid me the payment plan I asked him for, do y'all think we would be here now? Where do y'all think we would be? We wouldn't be here. That's for sure. And for all the people that say it's not about the money, when you're at a point where you're trying to support your household and you're spending the majority of your time doing something and that person offered to pay you, it's about the money. The Bible says that the man will not live on bread alone. But whatever, child. Y'all go ahead and keep telling yourselves them lies. Okay? It was your fault, just like it was Carr's fault. I know that's right. It's always my fault. Vivian, he blamed this whole thing on me. He said I was the mastermind. Vivian, he said I was the mastermind. And I told y'all, I've only seen Ryan. I've been introduced to Ryan, but me and him ain't never talked. And I told y'all, man, you blocked me. So how am I the mastermind? I'm not the mastermind of nothing. I'm not the mastermind of anything. But if that's what you want to call me, Pinky in the brain, then you can. Oh my God. Oh my God. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. And Cynthia Moss, that was I told you, I thanked him for that lesson, because I don't do anything now without a contract. I don't do anything now without a contract. I get a retainer of $500 in a contract, and then I make a certain amount of money an hour. I don't do anything for anyone without that. Never again. Okay? What you did was show me my worth. That's what you did. Child. Now his mouth was the reason he needs to just go. Child. Listen. All of the people taking back bones tonight, make sure you tell it right. Or make sure you screen record it. But don't you go over there and tell it yourself. Make sure you send the screen record or drop the link. I know y'all done dropped the link for my YouTube channel over there in them chats for everybody to watch. That's insane. Because if you don't like me, why watch me? You should have better things to do with your time. A few of you I know should be trying to find your edges and not looking at my videos. But carry on. SP, I still remember after one of the meetings, he met with Chris Gonzalez at the fast food joint and couldn't pay for the $5 chicken box. Okay? And asked his supporters if they could send money for Gonzalez's meal. Dude couldn't. Okay? 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 Don't cry, SP. Oh my God. Child. I wish I might. I'm not. I'm finna go to bed with my drawers off after I get my dinner tonight. I'm not. Now, this is the weirdo part, right? Check this out. You say we the weirdos, but you are moving to where we live. Who the weirdo? Make that make sense. Make it make sense that you called us a weirdos, but you moving to where we live already. Who the weirdo? Who the weirdo? Who? Who? Okay? Make no sense. Makes no sense. We weird, but you trying your hardest, crop top and all, bedazzled out, trying to move here. Make it make sense. Make it make sense that you are trying to move here with the weirdos. Anyway, for all you people over there calling me a gremlin, calling me fat, or whatever you calling me, um, when you donate your money, I want you to let me know if you ever see a building produced or a business. That's 100 grand for a house in Dalton. He showed them a warehouse today. Cause did he show them a warehouse today? He showed them a warehouse today. No, Jody, this was months ago. This was months ago after a meeting. One night after a township meeting, Chris went to go get him some chicken. The hobo advocate went, was all on his live, and had to ask the people on his live to send money to buy the man a chicken box. You can't make this up. Now he has a picture standing naked and said he was doing it for God. Child, I don't know which God, but if that's his God, carry on. Will they own a brick when they donate? I'm just saying, you probably won't be able to get a free meal because it probably ain't gonna open. But anywho, all right, it's almost 2 in the morning here. I know it's even later on the East Coast. Okay, the people on the West Coast, y'all 2-3 hours behind us. Y'all pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go because we have had a lot go on today. I thought something was wrong when Minion blocked me for typing a phrase from your intro. When did that happen, Enrique? Foxy to Roxy 3, ask Minion to unblock Enrique, please. Thank you. Ask them to unblock him, okay? I mean, I try not to do nothing to people. I just try to mind my business, okay? 2:42. Yeah, it's late. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get out of here because tomorrow gonna be diabolical. I need to do part 5 of Tangenique, but I can't do it tomorrow night. I have a business meeting, a real one. And no, y'all don't need to donate. All I want y'all to do is hit that like button on your way out of here tonight. Even those people in the bushes. I know you say you don't like me, but listen, I know I got to be growing on you because you keep watching. I wouldn't watch because that man told me to watch. That's the same. But anyway, hit the like button. I will see y'all. What's today? Today is Monday. I told you I got a meeting. I will see y'all on Wednesday. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Okay? He going to be spending tomorrow. Definitely. The first thing he going to do is wake up and call me fat. That man not even going to change his clothes. He going to wake straight up and call me fat. That's all I'm going to say. I don't care nothing about it either. I don't care nothing about it because I done had such a good time tonight. That man called me whatever he want. I don't care. Okay? All right. Well, listen. I'm going to see y'all on Wednesday. I got a business meeting tomorrow. Let me play you. This song is for him. Y'all listen to the lyrics to this song. This song, I wrote it just for the hobo advocate. Here you go.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, oh, oh. what they on this rally with new and no bro, cause I'm not coming day. Every nigga play back, he give a shit what they gotta do with it, it's all about the play now. I'm about to be through the never tell me that you lean up with the plane, that I don't wanna play now. Call me tickets, I don't ever play now. Call me tickets, I don't ever play now. Say that we don't win no bro, cause I'm not gonna stop, I'm not open to say now.